Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. So what is happening right now with price action of Bitcoin? Because if you monitor this price structure in a daily time frame, we can see the price of Bitcoin is below $50,000 and it's also fighting to stay above this 49,000 price range. Is this a matter of concern? Because recently I've seen many people talking about this one scenario. They are comparing the current Bitcoin price action with the past Bitcoin price action, because in the past Bitcoin price action this was also more of a rising trend line type of scenario, because you can see this rising trend line was a strong line of support. Once the support from this rising trend line got broken, the price started this new downtrend, right? And if you look at this using the scale from this top till the bottom area, the price of Bitcoin corrected almost like around 56%. And in our case right now, you can see this is also a rising trend line which is acting as a support. So they are also expecting a pretty similar scenario to play out once the price break out of this rising trend line. I'm not saying that this scenario is completely wrong, but what I personally believe is that you cannot compare this price movement from this February-March month with our July and August price movement. Why? Because you can see this is two different story, because here around this price area we were actually forming more of a distribution phase type of scenario, and after falling or after correcting more than 50% from the top till the bottom area, you can see the price again started this new consolidation phase, right? You can see that very clearly. So according to this Wyckoff and also according to the Stan Weinstein, after this consolidation, price started breaking here to the downside, because this here, the top was the distribution phase. After correcting more than 50%, the price in our case also started consolidating, and now we are slowly heading here to the upside, because according to this example also you can see breaking this range line after consolidation, price should slowly start this new uptrend. And this exact scenario is what I am actually expecting to play out for Bitcoin, because we are aware if we won't find any support from this rising trend line, we are aware that we also have strong line of support from this Williams alligator indicator right around this price range. And not only that, also from the moving averages. If I hide this Williams alligator indicator, because you can see this 20 exponential moving average has been a strong line of support. Whenever we have seen price correction, price found a strong support at this 20 exponential moving average and had a really nice bounce off it. So we know this 20 exponential moving average is going to be another strong line of support if we do any sort of a pullback, and also this Williams alligator indicator, because according to this Williams alligator indicator also you can see the top line along with the center line is definitely going to be a strong line of support if we do see any sort of a price pullback for Bitcoin. Because you can see around this area, if you look at this in a bit different way, let me show you this one chart. And also guys, let me make you aware, Phemex has increased the deposit bonus up to $2,000 and additional $100 for our community members. So the total of $2,100 is up for grab. You only have 2 weeks times to register for this bonus and deposit. And also this bonus applies not only to new users but also to the existing users. You just have to follow these 3 simple steps, which is not going to take you longer than a minute of your time, guys. You will find the registration link in the description down below. This here is a great opportunity, so definitely try grabbing it. So now let's switch into our chart. This here is in a 4-hour time frame. What we are going to do is we are going to simply add this rising trend line type of scenario playing out for Bitcoin, because we are aware every time the price get a pullback, this lower line acts as a very strong line of support, right? Let me make it clear here. So you can see upper line acted as a strong line of resistance, right? Plenty of time. So now this means if we do see any sort of a pullback, this price pullback, right, could also find a strong support around the lower line area of this ascending channel. Even though if it's going to be a pullback around the lower line area, this could still play out as a higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern, right? Because this is still a higher highs, and if we get another pullback, this is still a higher lows. So that's why guys, that's why as long as the price is not breaking the support from this ascending channel and also the support from the rising trend line along with the moving averages and Williams alligator indicator, there is nothing to worry, even if we are going to see any sort of a pullback around this area, because we have said very, very clearly that we are not expecting a price movement to follow here in this manner, but more of a range bound type of scenario playing out, right? So please keep that in mind. And right now, if you look at this price action only by using this Fibonacci extension line from this swing low till this swing high, those who have been following me for a while, they know we have talked about this scenario plenty of time in my videos, because we are aware this Fibonacci extension line has played a very, very important role. That's why we were expecting this price movement to come across this 50,700, even though we were seeing a retracement type of scenario. But now, if we look at this price movement only by using this Fibonacci extension line, you can also clearly see, guys, that this 0.786 that is lying around 47,800, this line is going to be another important line of support, because the same line was acting as a resistance, same line acted as a support. So any sort of a pullback, we know this line here around 0.786 is also going to be one important line of support for Bitcoin, because right now in a smaller time frame, let me show you this one scenario playing out for Bitcoin. If I switch this time frame into hourly time frame, right, you can see, let me delete everything, because in a smaller time frame, the price movement, right, could be actually retesting this falling trend line, because this falling trend line was a strong line of resistance, and now the same line could be acting as a support. That's why, guys, exactly around this 49,000, you can see we have another support from this falling trend line, and now we are also seeing this dodgy candle appearing in an hourly time frame. So what we should understand is that if the trend here wants to continue now again slowly here to the upside, then we have to remain in a smaller time frame above this 49,000 price range and hold this falling trend line support. So let's see how this one is going to play out, but in altogether, we are still expecting this price to continue this uptrend, showing more of a range bound type of scenario for Bitcoin. So these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you into this quick episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.